A person throws a rock upward with an initial velocity of 10 meters per second. How long will it take him to catch the rock back at the same level where he released it? So this problem is about free fall. Now let us identify the givens in this problem. So first, the rock is thrown upward with an initial velocity of 10 meters per second. So therefore our VI is a positive 10 meters per second because it is thrown upward. Now it is asking us to solve for the time that it would take for the ball to catch, for the person to catch the ball at the same level where he released it. So as the ball goes up, it would actually come back down. So if the initial velocity here is 10 meters per second as it's thrown upward, its velocity as it goes down and reaching the same point would be equal to negative 10 meters per second. So that would be VF is equal to negative 10 meters per second. So once again, if the object is released at the same height, at a certain height, the velocity of the object when it goes back to that height after it's being thrown upward would actually be in the same magnitude but opposite in direction. So in this case, the same magnitude, which is 10 meters per second, but then the direction is going to be negative because the object is already traveling downwards. So we need to solve for time, and we know that the acceleration of objects in free fall is equal to g, and that is equal to negative 9.8 meters per second square. So when we are solving problems related to kinematics, do not forget to use negative 9.8 meters per second square. So the most appropriate equation to use given all of these information and the problem and the quantity that we need to solve for, the most appropriate equation is VF is equal to VI plus GT. So let us substitute the values. VF is equal to negative 10, and that is equal to the initial velocity, which is 10, plus the acceleration due to gravity, which is 9.8 meters per second square, and we need to solve for time. So manipulating this equation, you should be able to get that time is equal to 2.04 seconds.